Hi friends, happy Independent Bookstore Day. The Hampton Roads, I don't even know, Hampton Roads book crawl. They're having a book crawl, Independent Bookstore Day. There are 20 stores to go to. You get a raffle if you go to like 12. I think I'm only planning to go to 8 plus 1. My local library is doing their annual mermaid sale, so I'm supposed to go to that. I'm excited. I am gonna carry around my Omar Apollo tote. I'm not really a big Omar Apollo fan, but this is a great bag, and I got this Raven, and he had Raven Lynn as his opener, so he always good in my book. But yeah, I'm excited. I want to get back home by 4 o'clock so I can watch the WNBA preseason games, because it is WNBA preseason day. But I'm already a little bit behind schedule, so not sure if we're gonna do that. We might have to watch a few games while we out. So yeah, let's go. Okay, we're at our first stop, but what I forgot to tell y'all was that I'm going to try, I think minimum I'm gonna spend like $80. My maximum, I think it's gonna be $125. I really hope I do not go over that. If I do, it's fine. From a financial budgeting perspective, it's okay, but I don't really want to. I haven't really bought a lot of books all year, so I'm giving myself the runway to do so this year. But yeah, let's go. We are at store 3 and it's already 1:30. I don't think I'm gonna get to watch that Fever game, but it's okay. I've gotten 2 books so far, so I think we're doing good. I was kind of sad because the library, last year I got a whole bunch of stuff. This year I only got 1 book, but such is life. We're on a spot 4. It's apparently at a pop-up. It's a pop-up at this little cafe. There's literally nothing worse than being hot and getting a drink that's nasty. I decided to get jasmine tea. I like jasmine tea. The problem is, I asked them to sweeten it, and she said, "You want agave?" And I was like, "Sure." Even though I know I don't like agave. Like, why did I play my own self? I'm gonna drink it though, because it is hot. On to the next. Okay, so I've technically been to all 8 places I'm supposed to go. But this last bus was close to the market that's down here, who has this artist. And basically, long story short, I was supposed to buy this painting a while ago, but he still had it. So I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on. I love art. It still feels bright. Like, I still feel like I have time to do other things. So we might go to some more. We might go hit some more stops. But I might be at my beyond my 125 or whatever I said. This definitely put me over the budget, but hey, such is life. But now I'm actually really hungry, and I think one of the other stores is at a pop-up at a restaurant. I should look at the card and to see if they're still open. But yeah, those last 2 stops were a bust. One of them, Google had the wrong address, and the other one closed 2 hours ago. So I'm a little irritated. But it's okay. I mean, I hit all the stores I wanted to hit. I am very much okay with not getting into the raffle. I think you had to go to, there were 20 stores, and you had to go to, I think, 10 to get 1 raffle. I don't know why I'm trying to like guess. I have the piece of paper right here. I'm so hungry, y'all. Turn in any participating bookstore after getting at least 12 stamps. 12 stamps. And I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7. I can get 2 more today. And what I say, 7. I can get 2 more today. That's 9. I'm not getting a 12 because some of these places is like not where I'm at. So that was weird. I don't know. I might try for 2 more on another day, maybe next weekend, because this is actually a book crawl that's for a week. But I don't know. I'm kind of irritated that these 2 places was closed, and it doesn't help that like a lot of these bookstores are pop-ups, so you like legitimately have to catch them when you catch them. But there's all the stores I've been to today, I feel like I enjoyed. Girl, I'm sweating bad. This is embarrassing. No, it's not. It's just hot outside. But yeah, I'm gonna go to these 2. The other day I found a Thai place that was so good, y'all. And I'm trying to debate in my mind if it would be crazy for me to go back when I just saw them literally 2 days ago. I might. They might see me again. That pad Thai, she meant something to me. But you know what? I'm realizing it's my own fault because this paper say they close at 4. Anyway, we're gonna figure out dinner. We're gonna maybe go to these last 2, figure out some dinner, and then we out. Or, oh, well, no, then I'll be at home and I'll show y'all what I actually got in my haul today. And maybe calculate how much I spent. We'll see. Okay, friends, we are back at home. This was a long day and I'm good and tired. And I think I underestimated how much I bought. This is the bag. It's a little heavy. So let's gotta make a little space. Let's go through, show y'all what I got. And I realized too, I'm not gonna tell y'all how much I spent. You know, that's between me and the Lord, because I know it's gonna humble me. When I picked this bag up, I was like, I don't need to be humbled. Okay, let's go through this stuff. Okay, so this was actually free. It's like a newspaper. It came from, I wouldn't say it came from Juan Books. Oh, okay, so I ended up, let's back up a little bit. I ended up going to 10 or maybe 9. I think I went to 10. We can call it 10. But I didn't buy stuff at every one. I tried to buy one thing of everything. I did walk around most of the stores because I really did want to buy something from every store. But some of the stuff just didn't have stuff that I wanted. Like, matter of fact, let me go get the paper. Uno momento. Okay, we went to 9 locations. And like I was saying, I wanted to buy something from every store, but that just wasn't possible because every store didn't have something that I wanted. So like, for example, Local Heroes was a comic book shop. I really wanted Wash Day Diaries, the graphic novel, but they didn't have it. But low-key, I might go back and get some graphic novels because they did have not graphic novels, comic books, because they did have a bunch of them. I also didn't buy anything from, there's also a big free bookstore. We'll get to that actually. I think everywhere else, oh, Juan's Books. That was the other one I didn't get anything from. I think I got this from them, but it was free. So I think those are the only 2 stores I didn't actually buy anything from. We're about to find out if that is true. Okay, let's go to the bag. Okay, The Preacher's Wife and Seen It came from AFK Books and Records. This movie is on my 26 and 2026 list, and when I was growing up, my family loved Seen It. We used to have it on the Wii, and I sent the picture to my family group chat, and they were like, get it. I'm not sure if we... My brother said he has a PS3, but I don't really know if he still do. But either way, we have it just in case. This is Eat, Sleep, Read. This one came from Prince Books. I actually really like this store. It was cute. The books I got were Model Home by River Solomon and Where the Wildflowers Grow by Tara Shelton Harris. I started reading this one in the store, and it was something about the writing that was really moving me. I just saw somebody on Instagram who said they really loved this one, so I was like, let me try that out. And it's like a new release, so, or a newer release. So those are those two. How do I do this? Okay. This one is from, so there's a big free bookstore that was a part of it. And it's exactly what it sounds like. If you go, you can get every week you can get 2 free books and 2 new books and 2 used books. And I really like the concept of that. And at first I wasn't gonna get anything, I just wanted to stamp, but then they had stuff. So Cemetery Boys by Aiden Thomas. I've been seeing this one for so long. I think this one came out like 2023 or something. Like not 2023, maybe 2020. Anyway, this one's kind of old, but it's a YA gay. So I wanted to get that. And Jasmine Ward, I don't know how to pronounce her name, but also supposed to be like, it was a National Book Award winner. Why not? Okay, this was free. Moving on, this is actually Cozy Cove. This one is a pop-up shop. It was actually in a flower shop, which was cute. I love if you want to go back and get some flowers, and probably will do that. But I got Bemused by Farrah Roshan. This is supposed to be Roshan's take on like the muses, like the story, I think, from their perspective. Or not necessarily from their perspective, but a story about who they were. And everybody knows I love Hercules, so why not? And then this one is Angela Davis, Women, Race, Class. I got this one from Eleanor's Norfolk. Yeah, they're like a collective bookstore, which was cool. So they have like they had all of the like anarchist, black feminists, abolition, like they had all of the political books that I would want to read. They had them, and they had a section of like fiction. They had some sapphic stuff. It was funny because they had several books that I've read and I've loved, but I wanted to get a book that I hadn't read before, or maybe I hadn't read before, or something new to me, and nothing really was jumping out. So I just ended up getting this. I'm surprised I don't have a copy of this already, and I also haven't read it yet, so need it for the shelf. These two came from Book Exchange Norfolk. Okay, so this is James by Pearsall. Why am I like Pearsall Everett? And this is P. Djali Clark's A Master of Dungeon. I've never seen this book in a store, so I was like, I gotta get this. P. Djali Clark wrote Ring Shout, loved it down. So I was like, let me read more of his work. And then this, I actually already have a copy of James. I have the copy with the like black cover with the yellow text. But look, this cover is so much better. So, and I think it better encapsulates what the story is supposed to be about. So I had to get it. Also, I'm finding out that Percival Everett has so many more books than just James. So I got those two. And then funny enough, hold on, I got these three from a pop-up at, hold on. Oh, I got these from Book Wolf, and they were a pop-up at a coffee shop called Mea Culpa, like the Tyler Perry movie. Y'all know I'm reading poetry right now. I love Langston Hughes. One of my favorite poems growing up was Dreams. I used to have it memorized. I used to say it all the time. And as I flip through this, like, a lot of these are like much shorter than some of the others. So I feel like I can actually sit down and read these and maybe not be so, I don't know, caught up in it, I guess. And then Audre Lorde's Our Dead Behind Us. I have actually never seen this book before. But again, we're in a poetry. It's National Poetry Month, so like I need to read more poetry. I want to read more of obviously Audre Lorde's work. Like I've read Sister Outsider and like her essays, but I don't know who she is outside of that. And then lastly, Refusing Compulsory Sexuality by Sharada J. Brown. I read this years ago and I always wanted it for my shelf, and so I got it. And I got it. So those are the three for that store. And then is that all of them? Yeah, that's actually all of the things. The rest of the stuff in here is actually, I told y'all I was going to, my local library was having a book sale. So I got this stuff. I got Erasure by Percival Everett. Percival. I'm so sorry for slaughtering this man's name. Okay, and I only got this. This book is called Erasure. It is the book based on the book that American Fiction is based on. And I only got it. I don't know why I got it. I actually wanted to read it because American Fiction is on my 26 and 2026 for movies. And I actually kind of heard that it was terrible. Like the book was terrible. The guy, like, I heard that the book that I heard that this was terrible and that the movie also wasn't that great, but it was like $2. So I was like, why not? And then everybody knows I have like an ever-growing DVD collection. So Taxi, Queen Latifah's an icon, Jumanji, childhood classic, Fast and Furious, the first two, because this is when it was still a serious franchise. We're gonna find Tokyo Drift as well. And then Now You See Me 2. I also need to find Now You See Me 1 and the third one that just came out. So that I can have the complete collection. But yeah, that is all of it. I feel pretty good about all of this stuff. I really don't know how much I spent. But honestly, I feel like if I had to guess, it probably was, I think I probably stayed under. Because a lot of stuff was like a lot cheaper than I thought it was gonna be. Okay, let me estimate. If I spend $20, 20 times 9, ooh, that's $180. We'll estimate $180. But yeah, that's been my day. Now I can sit down and eat and watch I'm actually gonna go and watch The Preacher's Wife or watch the Hawks and Knicks. Guess we'll see which one I actually do. Bye guys.